Let's see. Let's do this palette next. All right, continue. Customize playthrough. More skins for random student allies. I need to unlock more. Interesting. Do we need to actually play through the game with the pre-made characters in order to do that, or can we just play like this? I'm curious. All right, same thing, same prologue text we got before. Good old Sandy Bueller. Let's do another skeptic run before we move too far. We'll play classic mode. Somewhere a group of people gather. So we've already beaten Athiolazith. What do we think we want to do? Probably the mirror one, right? Resting increases doom penalty. Oh no. Entropy. Both your damage and enemies is increased. That could be fun. You can't run from combat. That might be, well, that'll be bad because like there was an encounter that I couldn't fight anyone in. I definitely think Ito 2 seems interesting because combat damage is going to be higher, which means our overall doom is going to be scarier. Resting increases doom penalty also seems to be interesting. Both of them are going to be generally equaled out there, no matter what, because if we take more damage, we're going to need to rest more, so we'll spend more doom. But if resting more increases the doom penalty, then we'll still be getting more doom, because we're going to need to rest period as the game goes on, so. Let's see. Banished to the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through reflective glass. The glimpses behind your reflections are just the beginning of a real nightmare. Let's try this one. Our beautiful boy, once again. Equip that backpack. Lose 1 to 2 reason, gain a spell. Alright, we lost 1 reason, that's fine. Seal of Brom-El. Knowledge +1, discard on use, cost 4 reason. Sure. That's an easy thing to do right away, because we can immediately go to our house, take a bath, gain back some reason. Alright, let's pick some of these. Contagious Coma, Rancid Ramen, Beckoning Bulletin, reroll those. Moonlit Sailors, Bizarre Bruit of the Blood-Curdling Botanist, Tragic Tale of Thaumaturgy Teacher, Case of Contagious Coma, Abnormal Arms, Found Footage, Horrible History of a Household Eel, Contagious Coma. I don't know why it says I've discovered endings for these, because I've never even heard of half of these. So I think maybe just the mod, maybe Crimson was playing and the files he sent me had his endings written here. That's fine, right? Are there any others that we haven't? Yeah, these are cool. These are all new ones we didn't explore last time. Let's do the Evolving Eels. Eye surgery, that sounds pretty brutal. Fear Festival, that could be neat. Let's do that. Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival. Your aunt has sent you a letter inviting you for a curious sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree you need a break from all the stress. Aw, Sandy's parents, they're so happy. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that could happen, you ask yourself as you board the bus? Let's investigate this mystery. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village, and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. Someone is waiting for you? A fat man wearing dusty overalls approaches you. It's the inn owner who promised to pick you up. Following close behind him, your eyes are drawn to his hands, which are deformed. They resemble claws more than hands. It's Kurgan! Your group has arrived in the village and is currently unpacking at the inn, giving you some time to explore. The festival begins in the evening. To progress this mystery, choose actions that advance the clock. As you learn about the terrible secret of the village, more actions will unlock. Free action. Check out the inn, your room. The inn's room is dusty, like it hasn't seen any visitors in years. You wonder if anyone cleaned it since the last festival 27 years ago. There's a folder of available activities lying on the table. 27 years is the amount of time passed between It's attacks in the Stephen King novel It. Ooh, what's this? Wait, what's that? Oh, it disappeared. Relax a bit. Oh, that increased doom. Okay. I didn't really need to do that, but that's fine. What does onsenning do? Onsen sounds good. +2 stamina. Hot springs feel great. You can relax a bit and enjoy the warm water. Should you be resting at all? +2% doom. Okay, I see how that's working. Enjoy the festival. Explore the weird village. An old priest is performing a ritual to appease a local demon imprisoned underground. You're invited to join them. Participate in the ritual. +1 item. Gruesome totem. -10% doom. -3% reason. Max reason. Or -3 max reason. We could do that, right? We'll save that for near end game. Today's goal, learn more about the festival itself. A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing at the forest's edge. One by one, they light the torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that about? Explore the forest. Investigating abandoned hut. You discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. The tent has been knocked down and food and utensils have been scattered everywhere. Investigate the ground for clues. Did wolves learn how to walk on their hind legs? Yes, they did. Resolve this event. I know plenty of wolves. Sandals has tons of wolves. His best friend's a wolf. That's not true. His best friend is a gecko. A sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave's walls. Try to decipher them. You recognize the strange symbols and connect them to the horrors plaguing your town. +5 experience. That's good. Advances the clock. Enjoy the festival. Feeling hungry, you entered a small local restaurant and ordered the daily special made with today's catch. Just where the hell did those fishermen go? Just one bite won't hurt. Pin the eyes of the restaurant's guests on your back. You take a small bite of the smelly seafood. It tastes like the sea and melts in your mouth. The restaurant owner nods and smiles strangely. Plus curse! Innsmasu, look! Oh no! We have the Innsmouth look. Oh no. Going back to the inn, you overhear 2 masked villagers. They're talking about something awakening at the next dawn. You wonder what's up with that. Continue. Or the weird village. You stumbled upon a forgotten bookstore in a small alley. The interior is cluttered with dusty old tomes, animal bones, weird vials, and stuffed exotic animals you don't even recognize. Can I help you? Asks the tiny man behind the counter. I have things that will surely help in your quest. Buy a magic item. He hands you a package. I'm sure you'll make good use of this. Holy candle! Yay! That's useful. We'll hold on to that. In an otherwise bleak village, the look of the most beautiful flower patch surprises you. As you get closer to compliment the gardener, you stop hearing weird sniffling sounds. Sniffling gardener? Oh no, she's got COVID! Social distancing! Karate kick. Oh boy. right, 2 HP. Let's go. Wait, what's that? Pick it up. We got a shovel. Damage 6, speed 120, chance to hit 60. Small chance of gaining funds after defeating an enemy. Sandals loves that. He's for sure gonna beat people up with a shovel. Is that blood? Where is everybody? Trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to the outskirts of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest, there's an answer waiting for you. 4 actions until sunrise. Explore forest. A wet splash behind you makes you stop. You slowly turn around to see a young girl sluggishly walking in your direction. In her eyeball, there's a swarm of disgusting worms. One of them falls to the floor with a wet splash. Get dunked on, girl. All right, we'll clear that. We'll do 1, 2, 3, bang. I hit her for 9 health. This is good. The forest looks like a face. It said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps mysticism has seeped into it. Tap into his power. We got a spell. Third eye. Knowledge and perception until the end of the mystery. Effect doesn't stack. Cost 3 reason. Look, it looks like a face with a nose. This is the side of its face. Spooky. You have a feeling that you're being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you quickly turn around. There is someone standing there. Luck check failure. Decomposing sin and vacant stare can only mean one thing. It's a corpse someone has propped up. The idea that someone could do it so close to you and so quietly makes you shudder. +2 doom. Oh no, while exploring the factory, you're caught by masked people you've seen from the inn's window. After tying you up, they bring you to the cult leader. We knew you'd come. You hear a raspy voice. Your aunt's voice, coming from behind the priest's weird mask. Damn. She signals towards the door behind her. Our master is waiting for a final blood sacrifice. Struggle. No, that's not good. We don't like that at all. While you couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate them, the people are safe. You board the old bus, wondering what would happen if you didn't stop the ritual in time. I have no idea what happened there. We survived. Look, he's fishy. He's got fishy scales. Sandals is turning into a scaly. What happens if I switch to my model now? What? I'd sworn it was Monday and not Tuesday, right? Oh no, Doom went up. That's a bummer. I struggled successfully, I guess. Looking good. Look, I'm a little scaly now. Toaster is scaly. My dream comes true. All right. So good. Someone is standing in the shadow watching your door. Spoopy. The shower will help you calm down and do wonders for your sore muscles. Reason regained. We're shocked by what she did. Her voice was always so calm. All right, which one are we gonna do next? Eerie episode of Evolving Eels, Curious Case of Contagious Coma, or Bizarre Bruit of Blood-Curdling Botanist? What do you think, chat? Ka says, Toaster's beginning is Gator TF arc. I don't think I would be a Gator. Yeah, I would probably, if I was a lizard of some kind, I'd probably be like a snake or like a Gila monster. A bearded dragon, maybe. No, maybe not a bearded dragon. Maybe whatever Gex is. Whatever kind of gecko Gex is. That could be fun. So what are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking, chat? Botanist, coma, or eels? I swear to God, someone make a decision. Someone make a decision. Flesh regrowth. Okay, cool. We got mind drain, but for flesh. All right, Willem says eels. We're doing eels. Kana. Oh, we have, oh, it's our friend, our neighbor. Receive -1 damage from attacks during combat encounters. Holy crap, that's useful. Kana smiles faintly. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around, it's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back, you know, the one who studies fish. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did he bring this time? She grins. The presumption here, this girl shows up and takes 2 sodas out of my fridge and then offers it to me like she's doing me a favor. Girl, I was saving those. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder what weird fish did he find this time? Investigate the seaside location twice. Oh no, hopefully nothing bad happens to me. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving, but you swear it's watching you. Something pulls you toward the beach. A statuette half buried in the sand calling you. Feeling your hand shaking, you take a step closer. Should I ignore it or should I take it home? This is a special option. Ignore it or take it home, chat. What do you think? I think I unlocked this ability by being Innsmouth. We're gonna take it. Oh no, mesmerized, you take it home and wonder where you'll display it. It's a bad idea. Oh no. You may be going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea. You did this, chat. You did this to me. I want a flashlight so that I have one. Oh, that goes over the backpack. That's fine. I don't really need the backpack. I do want to go home really quickly. Rest a little bit. 3 stamina and reason. Oh my god, but the rest is brutal. All right, that's fine. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts a deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Get closer to the door and ask what's the matter. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens and an unknown invader tries to look inside. You lurch back in shock. The man sees you and tries to get in, screaming curses the whole time. A neighbor calls the police and the attacker escapes from your apartment building. Hey dork, I'm with you. Why are we going back to my place? Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? Must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. Impossible angles and seemingly moving lines make your head spin. Needs Ikumi ally. Stare in disbelief. How is this possible? Oh, my reason. The neighbor's office at school is empty. You find a few jars all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protest, Kana decides to take one jar home. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? Share a creepy story. Ask to join me. Share a creepy story. Ask to join me. This girl was unhelpful, I think, right? Oh no, that's Doi. Share a creepy story. Asked to join me. I don't have time for games. Okay, we're not gonna waste any more experience then. Neighbor's office at school is empty, blah, blah, blah. All right, let's go to the apartments. Passing by a faulty elevator, its doors suddenly open. You take a step back, noticing a weird tall woman standing in darkness. Do you live here? I've never seen you. Ah, Cyclops neighbor. 1, 2, 3, heavy attack. Oh, I can do it 4 times. Clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, heavy attack. I missed. Oh no, that's bad. -1 reason. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're gonna kill you. It needs to die quickly. I need to hit this, so. Woo! I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go check it out. Yeah, we'll try that after I rest again. 29% Doom. Ah. 33% Doom, but I need more reason. When you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Check them later. You place letters on the kitchen table, feeling an anxiety attack coming on, -1 stamina. Kana was right, someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. Legend from the something prefecture, eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses into a lake full of eels. Eels of the prefecture would lay their eggs inside human corpses. I think that's what it says. All right, investigate. Let's see. We've already seen this one. They are preparing for something was interesting last time, wasn't it? This reduced my reason. Are they hiding something? This reduced my reason too. You can't help but wonder what lies behind masks that conceal the faces of the people around you. Are these even people they claim to be, or are they just masquerading as something they're not, hiding their true identities behind the masks that they wear? Gruesome totem, -3 max reason. I really don't want to use that yet, but we might have to. We'll do that. My health is really high, so I'm not going to worry about that right now, but we have to go to the seaside. There must be something we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committally. You just wish you could throw his damn jar into the trash. The summer of 1971, an entire class trip fell into the sea when a rock they were standing on collapsed. Their bodies were never found until now. Oh no! Class of 1971. What a cool enemy design. That's sick, actually. This is really cool. All right. That gives us fun. That gives us charisma. That gives us luck. What do we want? Charisma. Having more charisma is actually helpful. Extra funds gained for completing a mystery is also helpful, possibly. I think we're going to do charisma we're going to double up on charisma just to have higher chance. No, stamina or reason. Reason I think we might want to get. I don't know. What do we think? Signed contract, extra funds for gain for completing a mystery, or +1 luck? Actually, the funds might be good because we can pack our inventory full of stuff. Luck also seems like it could just literally be good. I don't know, chat. What do you think? Outdoorsman, signed contract, or leadership? Probably funds, yeah. And then charisma. Let's do that. Funds and charisma. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. Oh, I got an extra fund just for a regular investigation, so never mind. We get it for every single time. That's really useful. All right, let's investigate the school. We just gotta wait for Kana, I guess. You enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. What did we do last time? We checked out the mask. Let's check out the sculpture. The head of one sculpture looks so lifelike, you move closer and raise a hand nervously to touch it. It falls off. Prepare for combat. A headless person stumbles out of the sculpting classroom and it's reaching for your head. That's not good. All right. Investigate neighbor's apartment. You cautiously enter the neighbor's kitchen. You're shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flaring around restlessly. Where is Kana? Bathroom. Swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both of his eyes are missing with countless tiny blood trails leading from him in all directions. Bedroom. I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now, too. puncture her eye. You dig out something extra. +1 funds. Will Kana even survive the blood loss? Yeah, she will. You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on a chair in the waiting area. Fall asleep. Wake up, dude. You've been sleeping for 3 hours. You groggily open your eyes to see your friend. Kana is wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, huh? Couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened, but I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon, but thank you for saving my life. Hey, we saved Kana. -5% doom, so I'll be able to rest once at least. You're still processing the events of the previous night, corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs and eyes. Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying out the neighbor's place. Nice. Friendly dog disappeared, so yeah, we have no store anymore. Fuck, so getting the signed contract was useless. That's a bummer. Extra reason. Look through the peephole, don't see anything weird. Library notes, use Ito Flame. Costs 1 reason, 1 stamina, plus 2% doom, deals 8 damage. It's useless compared to our trusty shovel. Start a new mystery. All right, which one? Botanist or coma? What do we think? Botanist. Oh, I clicked coma by accident. Oops. I thought it was that one. Hold on, let's see. Can I back out? We did coma, sorry. We'll do botanist after. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake the patients up only end up falling into a coma themselves. I could have sworn the third one was botanist. Sorry about that. The whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to warding comatose. Is there something connected to these people, and is there anything connecting these people, and how did the strange illness start? All right. All right. Got my reason back up, which is the big thing I was focusing on there. Let's see. And check the news reports about this weird disease and try to find the cause before more people fall asleep. She said she would do everything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself. Oh yeah, this girl again. Cool. Get dunked on. Occult Diary, once again. -3% doom. So we're back at the quota. Reports mention in Patient Zero. Who could they be? Investigate the village twice to complete this quest. Unseasonal floods have closed many of the roads. Look for an alternative way. +3% doom. That's simple. It's fine. As you walk through the village, crops waver in the breeze. -2 reason. No, I don't want that. Dust of Seeing. An old man from the village hands you a package. This should help you understand the illness plus item. Momentarily renders invisible creatures partially visible. Sets enemy power to 0. Interesting. White dust, it has no spell, or no smell. Interesting. So it's not cocaine. All right, I get it. I understand now. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover corpse of policeman. Check his wounds for clues. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved an occult symbol with something sharp. You try to remember the shape and escape before anyone arrives. Yes, please. What do we want? Having a higher strength seems like it would be really useful. Outdoorsman. We'll get for sure. Investigate hospital. You need to sneak into the hospital and borrow the information about patient 0. You try to avoid mirrors, afraid of what they could be waiting for you on the other side. -1 reason. Bummer. Alright. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. What do we think? Let her sleep or set trash can on fire? I think we know the answer Sandals will take. You set the trash can on fire. It causes widespread panic, but it allows you to rummage through the cabinet and find the information you need. +10 experience. Hospital threat level +1. That's fine. We're fine. No one got hurt. It's fine. All right. Patient 0's house seems empty. You should search it carefully. When you enter the metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package but hesitate, an icy feeling settling into the pit of your stomach. Ignore it. You leave the next station in a hurry, hopeful to forget the package as soon as possible. (53% doom). Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of blank park. You can cast 1 spell without paying anything. Resolve this event. Oh! Spells. Without paying anything. Okay. Alright, we got hella knowledge now. Quarantine wing is guarded closely. You must find a way to sneak through it. Somewhat related, so Rishan asks, was it ever explained in Cape Escape why Sandals set Jet's trailer on fire? That seemed really random of me, unless I missed something. Sandals' entire goal there was to destroy any potential proof or record of anything that happened at the risk of the viewers getting out. Jet having that strange photo and seeing and constantly claiming there's no lighthouse made him very nervous about Jet. Made him very, very nervous about anything that Jet might have connection to or attachment to. So he set as many things on fire as he could to spread fire in the desert and empty everything out. The other reasoning for this was because he wanted to spur Jet to action, because at that point in the story, Sandals had realized that Jet was the main character, but Jet wasn't actually doing anything. He was denying everything that was happening to him and ignoring what was happening in the world around him. So Sandals was trying to spur him on and potentially also get him to stop looking behind him and start looking forward. So those were the reasons that were going through my head with setting the trailer caravan on fire and trying to get Jet to actually begin acting in his own self-interest during the Cape Escape campaign. Your reflection twists and shimmers when you're not looking at it directly. Goizo is getting closer, plus curse. Resolve this event. Masochistic. What? Regain 1 reason at the start of each enemy encounter, -2 max reason. Okay, that's actually helpful. Investigate quarantine wing. You've managed to sneak through the floor while avoiding the police and finally reach a quarantine wing where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulses are slowly weakening and their blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. Use the dust of seeing. That is a cool monster design. Following the old man's advice, you throw the dust of seeing in the air. It reveals weird elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling, one above every bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Prepare yourself. The creature causing the contagious coma plaguing the town has taken notice of you. You must defend yourself or perish! Man, we are buff Sandals this time. We are killing enemies quickly. +20 experience. Let's go back here. The creature's severed body falls on the floor and starts melting slowly. The remaining part slithers back into the now closing hole in the ceiling. You've managed to catch a glimpse of the other side. The sight of the other side makes you fall to your knees. It wasn't the creature's body that you'd managed to cut off. It was merely a finger. Spooky. Shaken, you sneak out of the hospital. One thing is certain, though. It's the end of this weird illness. Plus 45 experience, minus 5% doom, plus 1 day. This will make a great story. Whole town stopped receiving an outside signal. It must be the radio mast failure. Oh, look, it's all foggy. That's kind of cool. All right, we're at 12 reason. Definitely need to get that back up. You can't get any signal from the outside world. What's happening? We pretty much understood that from the start. All right, I guess we're doing botanist next. We have 2 more to go. Our doom counter is pretty low actually right now, which is really nice. Bizarre Brewed of the blood-curdling botanist. Wow, I can't speak. Your neighbor asked you to help. Her husband, Shiro-san, has gone missing. She is worried it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. That's kind of a leap, don't you think? Where is he, and why would he need so much fertilizer? Lotus says, there's a cool option in the combat where you can cut the life support causing major damage. I didn't need to, but Sandals definitely would have. Where is he, and why would he need so much fertilizer? All right. You've got a business card of the gardening company where the missing man was working. We have to investigate the school twice. Maybe some of his colleagues could tell you something useful. We'll investigate the school twice, get that handled. I'm gonna sell, I don't really need to sell this. We'll just keep it for now. That's spooky. Park guest. Ooh, spooky. That was cool. Oh my god, it did a lot of reason damage. -1 stamina. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. It's heart beating. A new yet undefined species of the cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats, taking over their bodies. Could have the same effect with other mammals. That's neat. It's The Last of Us. Try to get some stuff back. There we go. A woman bumps into you as she runs from the beauty parlor. Before she can say anything, you notice her face. She's carved out her own eyes. If I can't see it, she cries, it can't see me, right? You shudder, seeing a faint vision of Goizo reflected in the beauty parlor's mirrors. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he's good at what he does. Last month, he ordered a pack of experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch order with the address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt and I'll look for it. The road seemed to twist and turn where you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. All right, let's look at this. Reporter's bag, additional inventory slot, occult item, +1 knowledge. What do we want to grab here? Let's see. Let's just add to luck. Get lost. 2% doom, trying to find, you spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. Village. I should investigate some places to buy stuff. Following a weird light, you enter an abandoned village building. The whole room is illuminated by countless paper lanterns in many colors. One lantern, however, begins to get closer. So why is it, let's see, why is it that this enemy, incorporeal enemy, this attack can't hurt a ghost enemy? So I can't hurt them. So I just need to run? Is that what I'm learning here? Oh, I can leave an offering. Yeah, we'll do that. And then, support actions, or defensive actions, brace for impact. Nope. Dodge, sure. Leave an offering. Cool, hey, we killed it. 14 experience, not bad. Slag says, did the game give you the ritual tutorial? All it said in the little thing was that I could clap like 5 times and try to get something done with it, but I didn't see a tutorial or anything. Following a small trail of rotten fruit, you stumble onto a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. Pray. Kneeling by the shrine, you discover a small piece of paper tucked behind the statue. 5 experience. I'm super rich, so I don't mind giving it cash. So the signed contract makes you good against ghosts. That's interesting. Help the dog, plus ally. We're just a straight up party now. You avoid mirrors, result -1 reason, that's fine. Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in a forest. The sound is getting closer. Ribcage woman. 8 damage, or I can do -9 damage here. Oh, it did -10 because she's weak to it. Woman is weak to shovel. Interesting. A drooping tree branch hangs over the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. Get lost in thoughts. -2 stamina. Damn it. You completely lost in your thoughts and fall into a hole that was clumsily covered with branches and leaves. Who set up this trap? Well, Slag says, I'm a man and would also be weak to shovel. That checks out. Strength check failure, -2 stamina. Bummer. I tried, right? Ugh. Shape shimmers beneath the surface, splashy sound. Leech girl again. It's cool being able to kill everything in 2 turns. Finally, after what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's a gardening company minivan with boxes. Slowly enter the building with caution. You stand in the middle of the room when suddenly the floor gives way and you fall down to the basement. Falling through the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. Plants are attacking you. You must protect the injured Shiro-san and lead him to safety. He will continue to lose health each turn. Protect the gardener. Lead the gardener. Lead the gardener. Lead the gardener. Protect him, lead him. How do we get out? What the? Is the thing ready yet? All right, the doorway is blocked by branches. What? We successfully saved him. You've successfully run from Shiro-san. Interesting. Plants continue to attack as you and the gardener flee from the forest, only to suddenly stop when you reach city limits. You manage to call an ambulance from a phone booth, but lose consciousness before it arrives. You wake up in a hospital. Your wound's treated. Oh, that's helpful. All right, when asked about Shiro-san, the doctors are puzzled. You were the only person they found. The gardener must be missing to this day. Preparing for the worst. People are stocking up with everything, making it harder for you to find what you want. That's fine. Take the key. Extra stamina regained. All right, we just got to do that next. Ominous lighthouse. I want to rest. Enter the lighthouse. Rest a bit. Oh, it's only 2% doom though. There we go. We're doing better now. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by darkness. Light your way. The light source seems to somehow repel the darkness. Nice. All right, what do we want now? Luck, quick thinking, +1 dexterity, bonus EXP gained for completing mystery. Yeah, no, we'll do dexterity. Continue climbing. You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for a bag. Try to reason with her. Not enough charisma, -2 reason. That's fine. Select the title of the second mystery we investigated. This was easy. This was eels, right? Yeah, because we went Far Out, Fear Festival, eels, coma, botanist. Find a switch, -3 stamina, that's fine. Second enemy we fought. Cyclops neighbor, I think. I think that was it. What do we think, everyone? What was it? Because, like, I remember, so I think the first one we fought was Sniffling Gardener. I'm pretty confident in that. I'm pretty confident in Sniffling Neighbor being the first that we fought this run. Right? So Infested Girl would be number 2, I think. Right? Was that right? Or am I remembering the other one? I think Infested Girl is number 2. I think it was. I think it was Infested Girl. I think I'm smart and I think I'm getting it. So I think that's the one I'm gonna vote for. Are we all in agreement, chat? I think it is. Correct answer, yay! You rip the photo, underneath it, it's a tiny button, you press it. And now we're at the top! Dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse, did you arrive too late? We sure didn't. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapsed on the floor. Congratulations, you're safe for now. We did it! Yay! Your playthrough lasted 46 minutes. Hey, this one was quick. Ka says, man, Sandals is good at saving the world. Listen, that's what I've been saying for months now. People didn't believe me.